What's going on, Video Game Voter Vanguard? It's your boy, the Video Game Voter, here with another special episode of one of my Real Talk episodes. You know, I had one a couple months back when I was talking about mental health and stuff like that. So I just want to take the time, let you guys know what's going on. Let's just start with, we're going to pick up on the last episode of Real Talk. I'm going to link the one before about mental health awareness in the description below. Since that time, I was in a really dark place. I still was continuing to push on my channel, which was an incredible feat. So honestly, I got to pat myself on the back, and anybody else that's gone through it, that still try to basically persevere and push through whatever they're going through in their personal life to, for a bigger cause, to reach out, touch the people, let them know similar situations that you're going through, let people know that you're human. You're not anything bigger or better because you have a large social media presence or you have a YouTube channel, whatever the case may be. So I can honestly say at this point I'm at a very a much better place than I was back then. The depression hasn't been hitting as it was back then, and things have been going a whole lot better, and I'm incredibly grateful for that. So I thank all of y'all out there that reached out to me and was there for me. I definitely so much greatly appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. This channel gives me a bigger purpose, and it's kind of helped me, with my personal life as well, even though obviously game is a major part of it, but it just helps me with my personal life and just dealing with other things as well. So if you guys have followed my blog, I was posting on my website, and then I was posting blogs on Tumblr, which I haven't done in a while, and I need to get back to that because it was very therapeutic. But if you see any of my blogs, I'll link the descriptions to both down in the description to my Tumblr account as well as to the website, so you guys can see some of those blog posts. You can kind of tell that I wasn't happy with where I was in my career. If you guys don't know, I'm a full-time diesel mechanic for the transit company here in the state of Maryland. And I wasn't happy with doing that as a career anymore. So I just knew that, like, I had that accident a couple years ago, and it basically affected my back to the point where the rest of my life I'm going to deal with pain in and out, so it's really nothing I could do about it. So I got good days, I got bad days with my back, but it seems like ever since then it's just kind of dragged me down. There's other reasons that I won't discuss because I'm still employed there, and I'm not going to be disrespectful or basically, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm not going to incriminate myself and be, put up for possible termination for doing any bad things. I have nothing bad to say about the company that I work for whatsoever. It's just different events took place that caused me to feel a certain type of way. But furthermore, just wear and tear on your body being a mechanic. I've been doing this since I was like 18 years old, and here I'm 34. It's wear and tear on your body. You get tendonitis from doing this action with the wrist, from turning wrenches and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, I was not happy. I had to I was trying to find myself. I was just trying to figure out what makes me happy. And I just wasn't happy. I wasn't motivated to go to work or even to perform well. I just needed something different. And I was just really, in a sense, completely miserable. I did not want to be there. But at the end of the day, I have kids, I have a wife, I have a house, I have all these things that I have to take care of, so I have to maintain my job. So a lot of it was just, you got a good paying job, stay there, just deal with it. But, it was kind of almost like a midlife crisis type of thing, and I was just kind of getting sick and tired. So I was just trying other avenues, but I had to make sure that these things would coincide with my personal life, with my family, so that I'm able to still provide a support for them financially, and then still try to be happy. So I was looking for things within the umbrella you're able to transfer and try different things within the company. So I got a lot of different options, but again, scheduling and stuff like that, it all has to kind of work out for itself. So It was a time where I did apply for a supervisor position. At the time, I didn't get it. Someone else got it. I was a little let down. I wasn't beat down like you would think, but I pushed for it. I know I'm capable. I know I'm super qualified for it. It's just somebody else qualified a little bit higher. So shout out to him. It was no big deal. But I was still trying to find something to make myself happy. And a lot of people say, well, won't you quit? Won't you come work here? I knew, even though I went to school to be a mechanic, I know that that's something I don't enjoy doing. I think at one time I did have enjoyment doing it. I don't have it anymore. It's gone. I don't want to do it. Time to time I'll do it, save myself some money if I got something to do. But 9 times out of 10, I don't take any more side work. I don't find joy in doing that, and I want to get as far away from that as possible at the end of the day. So I'm happy to say that on top of my mental strength has been, leaps and bounds of where it was, even in my personal life, with the job has gotten so much better. And I'm happy to say that just recently I got a promotion. I got that supervisor job that I didn't get. Sounds crazy. Some things moved around, but it's crazy how God works out things for you. And I couldn't tell you how pleasant it was. And to me, it was almost perfect timing. Everything moves on God's timing, and He's going to do it when He wants. Just like I completely forgot about it. It was over with. I knew it was an opportunity for another one to come up, and I was just kind of waiting. But this one kind of fell in my lap where another position opened up, and I didn't have to reapply or re-interview. I fell right in line for it. So it was perfect. So I'm happy to say that starting next week, I will be a supervisor in my job. Basically, I was trying to stay within my company because I didn't want to lose my 10 years of seniority or my tenure with the company. 20 more years, I can go up for retirement. So I didn't want to throw that time away, which is a long time. 10 years is a long time to be on the job, and it's a good job. I have no complaints. It's definitely been a blessing to me and my family. I'm able to do the things that I have to do to provide for them financially. So I'm very thankful, and I'm super thankful for getting this job, man. I intend on being great at it. But, it's just one of the things where you got to kind of find within yourself what you want to be, what you're capable of, and really knowing your worth. I know that I have a larger purpose, one being with this channel. Just the smallest things does a lot to me. Like each subscriber, especially when it grows organically, I do a lot to reach out and get new subscribers in. But those organic ones, just those ones, say so and so subscribe to your channel. I love that. We're almost at 400, and which may seem minuscule to a lot of people. That's a lot. I got almost 400 people watching me on a weekly basis. They come to tune in and watch what I'm putting out, and I couldn't be more grateful. I'm able to, I think the last Real Talk episode hit home with a lot of people, and I hope this one does too. So what I'm getting at is you got to find something to make you happy, even though, I did a lot of things and put my family first, but I felt like with this one, I had to do something for me. I got to find a way to keep my happiness, and like I always say, guard your peace. You got to guard your peace. So I'm definitely happy with where that's going with my career. It may even give me a little more time to focus on my channel and bring better content to you guys. And what I also want to let you guys know is, again, know your worth. Know what you're worth. Where I had, being that I was in that mind state and I was struggling to perform and wanting to go to work like it was just a drag and just like pulling teeth, and that affected me because I do got a sense of pride in things that I do, but I just didn't feel any motivation to be a mechanic anymore, and it was killing me. So you get certain people that like to make comments and stuff like that, but I think what people don't understand, I again have a bigger purpose. I know what I am, and I definitely didn't want my legacy to be, you're a mechanic. Like, that's not enough for me. I'm sorry. It's no disrespect to anybody else is doing it, but that I'm better than that. I got more to do. I got more to show. I got more to prove. And at the end of the day, I'm able to entertain, and I feel like that's kind of my lane. I'm not going to give it my tenure because it pays the bills at the same time, but I'm also in this position to do this and provide entertainment to you guys. and I know I'm good at it. People tell me, people come and they enjoy the content, and again, I'm grateful for it. But it's so much more. Being an advocate, a philanthropist, it's so many different things that I know I'm capable of doing. But that's what goes to, and it's not being cocky or arrogant or anything like that. It's just knowing who you are. I feel like I can do anything, and I feel like everybody should feel like that. But it's a matter of finding yourself, and I found that, years ago. And again, it's not arrogance, but I just know that when you describe Marcus the person, it isn't he's a mechanic. That's not my best trait. I did it because it paid the bills, plain and simple. Now some people actually love it, and I actually envy that. I tell a lot of my close friends on the job that I envy that in them. But it is what it is. It's just not my calling. That's not for me. I did it because it paid the bills. So I'm looking to do things. I know I'm born to lead, so it's only right for me to be supervisor. I'm born to entertain as well. Like, this channel is going to be huge. So all y'all here now, just wait. Be patient. I'm staying diligent. I'm continuing putting out the episodes on a regular basis. The most prominent YouTubers, they didn't do it overnight. It didn't happen in a year. But I'm proud of the growth I made with this channel in a year. Everything has stepped up, and I see these things that need to happen. I'm helping other people to see it too. I've run into somebody at a GameStop that I hadn't gone to, and I've never seen this guy before. But we got to talking, and he's into collecting, and he's into he goes to conventions and stuff like that. And I was in that store for like an hour. I already made my purchases, and he was saying he was thinking about doing a channel. I'm like, dude, do it. A lot of people think that it's crowded. This isn't. This type of industry isn't crowded. There's no such thing. Because I don't even know y'all out there, y'all don't just watch me. You watch everybody. I watch a lot of different YouTubers for different reasons. Some people are more entertaining. I might watch certain people for reviews. I might watch different people for reviews because I like to kind of get my own opinion. Where some people might shoot something down. Some people might see it as something totally different. That's the beauty of having YouTube. And there's no such thing as it being too many. There's no such thing, because nobody's going to go an entire week. Normally people put out things on a weekly basis or even on a daily basis. If it's 15, 20 minutes of an episode, you ain't just going to watch that all day. You're going to have other kind of down times where using the bathroom is a prime example. Don't act like you don't do it, because you do it. I know I do it. When you're using the bathroom and you might pull up a video, I'm going to check out VOTARY's new video or whatever, which I highly recommend you do that. It's a great thing. But, you watch different people. I got a bunch of people that I watch that offer different things, and I try to take all these different things and kind of find my lane. I'm still trying to find my lane with this channel and finding what clicks for the people. If you guys have any ideas for episodes that you want to see, let me know in the comment section. I'm always open to that, or recommendations, suggestions, even criticism. I'm open for all of that. But things that make me happy when the channel grows organically. For instance, I somehow randomly bumped into Smash JT on Facebook, his actual Facebook page, him as a human being, and friend request him. That's one of the things that I try to do to grow my channel, meet new people within these game groups. And when he hit the subscribe button, it popped up. I'm like, oh my God, is this really Smash JT? And we had a short conversation. And dude is super humble, super cool, super down to earth. Shout out Smash JT. And like stuff like that just goes leaps and bounds. Even more recently, probably about last month, I had a situation where I had, I guess, my second time where somebody commented some really rude stuff. Basically, a person said, "Oh, you're a John Hancock fan. Go F yourself." That's what he said. So I had a couple people like, "Oh, just block them." Stuff. I'm not doing none of that. You can put whatever you want. You can thumbs down the videos. It doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, what's for me is for me. What's for you is for you. It's nothing you can do to stop me. Everybody's book is written. God written everybody's books already. So everybody's book is written. You're not going to interrupt my book. You're not even a chapter. You're not a page. So if you feel like that, fine. But guess what? That person took the time to somehow find out I was a John Hancock fan, come to my page, watch that video, and put that under there. So me being me, I went on there. Hey, thank you for watching. because that's exactly what you did. So I don't understand what that was, and and then that's leading me to my next topic, something that I wasn't even going to get involved with, and I hope I don't offend those who basically told me like to stay out of it. I'm not inserting myself, but since it was brought to me, I got to bring it up. With this person, come to find out, there's this other YouTuber that's been slandering a lot of major YouTubers out there. This guy, Radical Rick, he feels some type of way about a lot of people, prominent content creators that I typically watch. Metal Jesus, John Hancock, just to name a couple. I don't see these things that he's talking about. And everybody has the right to do what they want, right? So my whole thing is, I met John Hancock more than once. Super cool dude, super down to earth, great guy. We spoke. He told me he would allow me to interview him, a couple questions. He kept his word on that. I gave him a t-shirt that he wore in his video and tagged my channel. Never asked me for anything. That doesn't sound like someone that's greedy to me. And even with this e-begging thing, I don't see that. It's not begging. They're not saying, please give me money. Please give me your games and stuff like that. This is what I think about that. And I've been meaning to do this for the longest time because it's kind of agitating. Again, it's not shots at nobody. You can do whatever you want. But again, this problem was kind of brought to me in a sense because I seen that same guy that left that nasty comment on one of my videos. He was under Radical Rick's video. I guess he's his supporter. But nobody's going to put me in a box to make me choose one way or the other. Oh, well, we're going to dislike you because you like him. No, I'm fans of everybody. And you're not ever going to put me in a box or make me feel afraid to do anything at any convention. I'm very accessible. You're never going to put me in that position to make me choose or stop liking this person or stop watching this person. I'm going to support who I want to support. That guy John Hancock did something for me that a million people would never do. And I'm forever grateful for that. You're not going to tell me otherwise. You're not going to try to convince me to see your perception of somebody. Everybody has a different perception. You may see things in him that I don't. The same thing that I see in him, I don't see. You don't see that. But to come on my channel and be nasty because I support somebody else, by all means. And he actually went and he deleted that comment. I didn't do it and I didn't force it. I would never do that. Because you got the open platform to do whatever you want and feel how you want to feel. You can feel exactly how you want to feel. But he didn't have to give me that interview. He didn't have to wear my shirt. He didn't have to tag my channel. Never asked me for a dime. Nothing. And at the end of the day, if you're these people that's complaining about this e-begging and stealing, guess what? Here's the thing. If, I got 1,000 games, and if I'm watching whoever, it could be anybody, it could be Nintendo, anybody that's saying, hey, I'm 2 games away from completing this collection. If I got that game, right, let me, I guess, put it in perspective so that y'all understand. No game has sentimental value to me. So let me be clear on that. No game means that much to me where I'm never letting it go type of thing. But if I'm going to donate something or give something to somebody, if I want something in return, number one, I'm going to make sure that that's discussed. This is what I want for giving you this. I'm not going to give you something and then say, when he's stealing. He's not stealing. He's not begging. He put it out there. What people got to understand, if you're not creating content on this platform right here, you don't understand. Where we spend money, thousands of dollars on video equipment, and we think of these concepts of these episodes on a weekly basis, hard work. So if we say, if you want to help with the channel, you can donate here, because we all know I'm not at the point where I'm reciprocating anything from YouTube yet. And they made it difficult to where you got to get there, and it's really, we talking pennies in the grand scheme of things. So I think that some people just want to try to reciprocate it, or if they take it and use it to go to conventions to bring the viewers quality content. If I have a Patreon, and it's not about who pushes what and things like that, none of that matters to me. I'm able to move around and go to conventions on my own dollar. I'm not saying that those people do that for those reasons, but some people just feel like I'm putting in the hard work. I would like to see something in return, not necessarily from the people, but for me, if I can get to a point where it's from the views, fantastic. I'm fine with that. And again, if someone wants to give me something as a gift, then by all means. But don't do it and then say I'm not doing something in return, or I'm stealing, or I'm begging. That's not begging. If I got something and someone is, someone I watch, I'll just angry video game nerd, hey, I need this game and I'm done with this set, and I got that game, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to give it to that person. Because it's going to mean more to him to complete that whole set than it just being mine and it being down here in my basement. Because I don't have any type of sentimental value or connection to this thing. Or I may offer to sell it, but I'm not going to do it and then cry about it. Like, that's stupid. Don't do that. Begging is saying, please send me your money. Please send me. That's begging. So if you're going to talk about something, then talk about it in detail and know exactly what you're talking about and not assume things. You know what I mean? So it's, without me getting too involved personally, that's what I'm talking about. So off that subject, I just had to kind of get that out because, again, the hate was kind of coming my way, and it's really unjustified, but I'm not going to tell anybody to do anything otherwise. Do what you feel is necessary. Well, on a strong note, again, shout out to Smash JT. He actually commented on my Final Fantasy review, my Final Fantasy 7 remake demo review. Thank you for that. That meant everything to me. Also, I had one of my favorite YouTubers as well comment on one of my videos when I was talking about E3 officially get canceled. Last Gamer. I could not believe it. I was blown away. I know Smash JT subscribed. I know John Hancock subscribed. I don't know if Last Gamer subscribed. If he is, that'd be fantastic. I feel like he is. So kudos to that, and shout out to him. Like, I'm a huge fan of his. So that did so much to me, and I was just super happy. And that happened the same day as the thing with Smash JT. So I'm in a really good place. I'm happy. I don't care to have negative energy. I feel like the energy you put out in the universe, you're going to get it back. So, I'm all about having good energy and, helping people as much as possible. I'm trying to collab with other smaller YouTubers, and we kind of build a brand as a whole, and just kind of help each other out in this gaming community. So I'm in a good place. I hope y'all in a good place. I hope some of these words can help encourage y'all, and you figure out, you learn your worth and stuff like that, and just don't ever give up on yourself. Never count yourself out. Always put yourself first. All right, so we're going to end this episode. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Thank you for continued support. We out.